this. My name is Smith, and this is my first name, not last name or surname. Because my first English teacher, when I was very young, I said my Thai name Smith, which right in this script. This form scientific, and in scientific it's read Smithy, which means success. Is that right? Is that yes, Smithy means success. And my English teacher here Smith. So she wrote Smith like this to represent my first name like this. And since then it's easy for foreigner to pronounce my first name, but again, someone get confused by it's sound like last name rather than the first name, especially the immigration officer. And give me a lot of interview. Why I get my name like this. And my last name, very typical Thai last name, which is very long. Boon Shu Ti Ma, which is the letter H. Boon Shu Ti Ma. Okay, it means they come with a lot of good stuff. Difficult. Okay, so this is my first name. So you can call me Smith, or if you would like to sound more like a student, you can call me Ajahn Smith. That is also popular as well. Okay, so whatever you would like to call me. Right. Smith or Ajahn Smith. You don't have to say professor because to me the word professor it sounds like a full professor, which I am not entitled that I can get. So more comfortable as usual. Okay, and what is your name? Lawrence. Okay, can you please introduce yourself and also write your name around here? Okay. And pass your pen to your friend. Okay. And give some small story to accompany your name or whatever you would like to share. Okay. I know you already know your friend. Your friend already know you, but I haven't known you yet. I have to use the story and the name and your face to match. Okay, because maybe this might be the first and for someone the last session that you actually attend here physically, because the class can be hybrid and flexibility. So I would like to get this opportunity to know you as much as I can, and I think it's going to be a very worthwhile short session. Okay, Lawrence. You have one like people, so don't right to large. Okay, nice. Where you come from?
I'm from China. I'm from China, and I used to study around the university, and my major were like communication arts, so similar major.
Very good. Okay, I have got my hometown in Xiamen, and where about in China?
I'm from Kunming, internationally.
Very good weather.
Yeah, it's better and nearby in the nearby Bangkok.
Yes, correct. And next please. Thank you, James. James, because my Chinese name is James, also pretty like similar things that we can write Chinese name. Good, James. Okay, and where you from?
Also from China and Yunnan, cooking. I with Lawrence, we are bachelor classmates.
Oh, very good. So you are you never philology in Bangkok with friends. Okay, very good. So my name is John. John, from Vietnam. From Vietnam. Okay, nice. James and John, very good. Very good. And Smith. Okay, very good. Very easy to remember, right? And okay, very good name. Very easy name to remember. All of you, very nice. And I only know him for at least 4 years. He is my advisee since undergrad. And what do you want to tell explain more about our relation?
So I became a Latin quite a lot of stuff. Yeah, like anything with the personal materials, a lot. So you guys not bad.
Yes, yes. So you get a lot of, you said you get a lot of support from me. But to me, I give a lot of support to all the students under my advice and also other students from other people's advice as well. So you are not get courageous. I always be nice to everyone. Okay. Okay, but we might be more assistant than others. But I would like to confirm that if you need anything from me to help you, do not keep it to yourself. You can ask me or your friends as well. Okay, and that's it's been from Bhutan. Right. He has been in Bangkok for more than 4 years. He has been in Bangkok for 9 years. 9 years. So he knows Bangkok many more than I do. And what is your name?
My name is Maura.
Maura. Very nice. Okay. Where are you from?
I'm from Indonesia.
Indonesia. I like Indonesia. I went to Indonesia many times in Yogyakarta.
Oh,
Right. A lot of university and they are very talented. On the street, they do the street performance. Yeah.
so busy. Yeah.
Can you do that for us?
No.
Good. Fiona. Okay, Fiona, where are you from? From Indonesia. Oh, where in Indonesia are you from?
Yeah.
Jakarta. Same. Okay, good. Nice to meet you. And
I'm Sarah.
Sarah. Very good. Thank you. And where you are from?
Indonesia.
Indonesia. Okay, Indonesia. One bad year, one good year in from China. Very nice. And where are you from?
I'm from the States, but I'm over from China as well.
From the States. And you are also from China. Okay, good. And your name is? Yes, very nice. Very nice. This class name is not very challenging. Good. I like this name very much. Okay, good. And Serena, more syllables. Okay, good. More syllables. Serena. This coming, Serena, where are you from?
Here.
From Bangkok. Okay. Original also
I was born in Switzerland.
Switzerland. Okay, good. Nice to meet you. Right. And you're from Pop. You're from Thailand. Good. Really nice. And from what university? Mahidol. Also from magazine. Very nice. Okay, good. China from Hong Kong. Okay, let's get some revisions. Okay, Lawrence from China, Kunming, and from Kunming, and John from Vietnam. Correct. Thank you. And from Bhutan, team Mara, Fiona from Indonesia, and Sarah also from Indonesia. These two girls from the same city. Very nice. And Sarah from
I'm from Manado.
Manado. Okay. New city for me.
Yeah.
Manado. Okay, good. Jane. Okay, Jane here. Okay, from China and from the States as well. And Sarina. Okay, from Switzerland and Bangkok.
Bangkok.
Okay, let's say Bangkok. Okay, and then Pop from Mahidol. Bangkok. And Jana, okay, from Hong Kong. Okay, Hong Kong. Okay, good. I will try to remember you because from now on, maybe you just have just a name in the Zoom sometimes. So I will try to remember you very much. And you please.
I'm Juan from China.
Juan.
Yes,
W-A-N.
Yeah, but I would like to make the English because my major was Thai language, so this is my Chinese best friend one.
Wow, very good. This is the first person who also have got the story to accompany her. Please give her a big applause. Thank you, one. And you as well, James. You also tell about your story. Okay, and B from the innotation from that. Thank you. And how do you get the name B?
I think sometimes the young would have like calling it, and like
Really good. Thank you very much. Okay. And next please. Baby. Thank you very much. This sound very nice, authentic. Right. Nah. Now, do you want to have? Do you want to share this story?
I don't think there is any story from
Oh, no, sorry. Okay, don't ask me about that. No pressure. Okay.
So my name started from is my nickname at home, and this is where I got my name.
All right. Peach. That comes from peach, which means now it becomes peach. Thank you very much for giving me some context. So I will remember you more. Peach. And you come from?
Oh, India.
India. Okay, very good. So is it true that Smriti means success? At least it's not a failure. And the last three, okay, these students or these fellows are my postdocs students. The first postdoc in my life is this person. He is very what you call dedicated in the research. He has been publishing for a lot of publications in a lot of good ranked journals, and he contacted me that okay, he would like to pursue his postdoc position in July, and I just don't know what is the postdoc about, but he actually teach me what it is about, and he is the first postdoc of mine. Okay, can you introduce yourself a little?
So my name is Khan, and perhaps it's the most difficult name in the whole class, but I will make it shorter. So my friends and international friends especially, they call me just Ifti. So you can remember me by calling Ifti. I came from Pakistan. I'm already associated with a university over there. So I'm here for almost a year, and I think which is going to expire by May of this year. So I'm here for just a few more months. I am trying to publish few articles with Edwin Smith, and we are doing some sort of research involving media and communication. But in this class, I'm just a student, just like you. I'm a student, so don't think like postdoc or something like that. I'm just an ordinary student over here. I also came here to learn something because even if somebody is teaching, he's also learning at the same time. So I came here just to learn something, something new, maybe from you guys as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
My name is Pune Klein. It's quite long. Okay, I'm from Myanmar. So I have other name. which is Rashida, which is Arabic name. So most of the I'm looking for this.
Let me write your name, right? So people can remember the name and the script and your pronunciation and your face and your story all together. Yes.
So Rashida, it's easy to pronounce.
R-A-S-H-I. Yeah, Rashida.
Rashida, it's easy to pronounce. So just remember Rashida. And also the another postdoc student from of the academic Smith. So I'm from Myanmar, so we are doing the research regarding with the Burmese migrant workers in under the academic situation. And what else? I also got my PhD from National University. From
Physical therapy.
so, yeah.
Yay! And last but not least, our special guest. Can you introduce yourself?
So everyone, my name is Sue. Okay, my name is Sue. You can call me Sue, and this is a silent. So my background, I'm a medical doctor, and I'm coming from the Myanmar. And right now, I'm taking a break from the clinical field, and now I'm just running with the Dr. Rashida research project as a research assistant. So I'm really nice to join this class. Yeah, thank you so
Okay,
much.
thank you. So you are a doctor. Yeah. So everyone who are going to have got a class, heart attack, we can do that. We have got a doctor in the class. Please have a seat. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Right. Okay. So let's conclude this session. So this session is to introduce yourself to your classmates, right? And to learn about your friend names and the story that accompany their name, right? And what I just recap is what we did. What we did. Which is the activity, right? But I kind of ask you, what is the purpose or what is the goal of this activity? Of course, it's not just to introducing yourself, but the goal is to, can you say something?
To get to know each other.
To get to know each other. Yes.
To learn about different cultures.
To learn about different culture. Very good. Ice breaking. Right. Right. Yes. This brainstorm. Build sense of community. Build sense of community. Very nice. Okay. So correct. We can imply the sender goals from his or her activity. And in the communication, we call this kind of thing like tactics. Right. Tactic is the activity, what we did. But the goal for me as the communications who make this activity happens, I would like to make this class kind of casual. I would like to make it like casual, young friend. So we can talk, we know each other. I would like you to don't feel that strategic communication is all about the corporate communications or something that's so high level. I'm just a student. I'm just someone who just graduated from undergrad. I'm not into that. It's too high level for me. No. Strategic communication is for everyone, actually, even in your daily life. As long as, hello. Hello, how are you? Yeah, good. You are so shy because you feel that you are late for class, right? But feel relaxed because our class is very casual. You can come any time that you like. You can go any time that you like as well. Don't do that. It's very casual. You can come anytime you like, and you can be anywhere you like, online or offline. physically or digitally through the Zoom. As long as you learn, that's all I want you to do. Okay. I left from the point that I was saying that the strategic communication is not all about the corporate communication. You can have got the strategic communication in your everyday life as well. For example, as long as you have a goal or goals in your mind, you have got a strategy. For example, if you would like to know someone, to make friends with him or her, then you have to do something.
Yes.
Right. No matter with whatever tactics, you have to achieve your goals. But now these activities, mostly in our class, is all about communication and media and communication tactics. Okay, can you name some communication tactics that you know? Advertising, very good. Correct. What else?
Public relations.
Public relations, PR, very good. Promotion, advertising, promotion, right? Okay, good. What else? What you can do to let other people know? Broadcast, okay, good. Social media, very good.
News reporting.
News reporting, right? Okay, about I can give you some hints. If you would like not a lot of people to know about that kind of message, but you just would like to have a small group of people to know about that message, what are the tactics that you can do? Email groups, live group, very good. Phone call, one-on-one, very good. What else? Blog, very good for very specific interest person, very good in some particular communities, very good. What else? What kind of tactics that you can do to communicate to others, to know that message that you would like to relay? Personal chat, very good. So there are a lot of tactics in the landscape of media and communication. But now we are going to more focus on this, the goal very much in this strategic communication class. And we will kind of plan to make sure that our set goal, the goal that we set, is achieved. And you have got a good planning. Of course, you have to know what you need to do, who will do it for you, you yourself or other people to help you do it, right? And when he or she need to do that, you cannot tell some message before, otherwise the target might feel so scared because they don't have enough context, and then they kind of reject that kind of message instantly. So you have to also concern about the timing as well. You have to also concern about the budget, that you have to ask other people to do it for you. Is that right? So wow, there's so many things that you have to think about when you do the strategic communication planning, right? And this is the course that going to equip you with those kind of techniques, right? All right, and I would like to first thing first, I would like you to scan this QR code so that we will have got a channel to communicate among other groups of students. Right. Very nice. This is the QR code. And you will supposedly right now, I assume that you're already in there. There's nothing there yet. No problems. You already joined it?
Yeah, I was sent you the emails.
All right.
No, it's 51.
It is different.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is me. Yeah, this is me. So whatever questions, concern, request, you can just post it here because Ajahn Smith and okay, this is the other one in the room that haven't introduced himself yet. Okay, can you say something
Okay,
to
my name
introduce yourself?
My name is Ekasit Sumana. You can call me Khan. I'm a TA of Ajahn Smith. When you have some problem, maybe teacher can talk with you at right now. Maybe you talk in the group line. I will try to help you.
Yes, thank you very much, ครับคุณค่ะ So I totally understand. I was a student before. Sometimes students are not so comfortable to directly ask or express concerns towards the lecturer because they fear that they will get judged. So I have got another avatar, another person who will assist me on listening to your concern. Is that a good strategy? Yes. Yeah. So whatever good or bad negative things, concerns, you can make sure that he will not judge you. Have you judged anyone before? No. Yes, he's very helpful, isn't he, Rashida? Yes, if Sam and Rashida get into this faculty, as smooth as it can get because his help. Thank you very much, ครับผม A lot of paperwork, to get in. Right, and now in the live group, you will see that Mr. Khan already sent you the link to the My Course View. My Course View. What is My Course View? Have anyone here used this system before? Okay, very nice. I don't have to introduce it too much. So I will use the My Course View platform to share all the course material. And I am so confident that if I'm wrong, please correct me. I'm confident that this course is going to be the course that use the My Course Field at its maximum capacity. So you will see that I have provided you with a lot of materials. Right. First thing first, this is the course syllabus. If any other Ajahn use the My Course View more than I do, please tell me. Please tell me. Because I also would like to learn how to use it as well. He or she use it as well, more effectively. Okay, this is course syllabus, strategic planning and evaluation for the program here, presented by Ajahn Smith. And here you can see that my bio, is that I graduated from this faculty from the graduate level and the master degree level in advertising. And then I went to University of London for another MA. So it means that I have got 2 MAs. And then I come back and join the media production for a while and producing the TVC like Rejoice, Olay, SK2, Toyota, and Corona Beer. I have got some nothing to name as well. Yes. Okay, good. And then I think that I am interested in academia career. So I joined the faculty member to be the faculty member, and then I went for my PhD degree, and my interest is in health. So I joined the PhD in health promotion. So it means that I used my communication background to promote the message on health. Okay, and then now I am the associate professor in the academic rank. And these are the topics in 16 weeks that I showed you right here. So week 1, I already showed you some rough framework about the strategic communication plan. Okay, but you see what you might think that I hope that was not all about it. That was an introduction. Okay, of course. And then week 2, we will understand more about the communication strategy and business planning. Basically, it means that because most of the time the business has its functions, the organizations need to do or make something, right? And to do or to make something, that organization also needs a good communication so that the communities, the stakeholders also understand what the value of this organization is about. It not just only make money for itself, it's also doing something else that's good for the society as well. And this is the message that the stakeholder expect to hear. And as a communicator, strategy communicator, we also have to make sure that the stakeholder know that kind of message, know that value that the company has. Otherwise, what is going to happen? If the company is not going to be good for the society, they just make for itself at the end, or not at the end, for a little while, the society will just would like the business to stop its operation because the society doesn't get anything in return at all. Right. So operation and communication has to go along one another very well. Otherwise, you're not going to be successful for the company goal at all. You do good, and you also have to talk good as well. The week 3, 4, 5, that's all. Okay, that is all 16 weeks, but these 2 weeks are important. Week 8, we will have got the midterm tests. There are some things to submit, but it can be the first draft. But if you submit the first draft that look almost like the final draft, I can give you more feedbacks in more details. But if you let me have the first draft of the final project very vague, just only the heading, I will say that are very good headings. We have all the headings that you need. Thank you. No comments, right? No meaningful comments. So please write as much as you can so that I can give you meaningful comments, right? And whatever you write, I will judge it in a positive way. But you also need a lot of, not only the heading that is so good, right? And you have to write something as well. And then you can develop later on until the last sessions. And then this is the final submission of this first round. So it means that the important weeks are week 8 and week 16, right? That's all. And there is only one project, but it gets split into 2 submissions. Okay, good. And there are a lot of skills that you get developed. And these are something that you can read. Next, please. In the learning activities Of course, the first thing is to watch the lectures. What does it mean? Watching the lectures. I record myself lecturing all the topics that I already show you. So you can just take a look at those recordings. And my recordings, I think, is very high standard. Can you show some of them? Not that old one, I think it should be no, not this one. This is not high standard. Okay, recommended one. Okay, it's better.
With green screen.
Ah, right. Not spelling. Spelling sometimes wrong. And editor, they are. Hello and welcome. I am Associate Professor Smith Bunchutima, and this is Strategic Communication, a course presented by the Faculty of Communication Arts at Chulalongkorn University. In his book, The Art of War, the great strategist Sun Tzu wrote, "Victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win." What this quote comes down to is that generals should analyze a combat scenario before they go into a fight. You need to know what you are walking into. In this same way, organizations must know and understand what is going on in their world and the world around them before they try to change it. Just like warriors need to prepare for a physical battle by understanding the situation, leaders of businesses need to prepare for the economic battle by understanding what they are going into. This is where you come in. A great communication practitioner uses strategy to plan and implement communication efforts to have a real effect on those it is intended for. For an organization to be successful, it needs to understand the world around it and then respond in the correct way to stay relevant. When organizations don't change with the times, they become out of date and will stop existing. After all, the only constant is change. This course focuses on creating communication based on a strategy and implementing it with precision, helping you to analyze the situation an organization might find itself in, listening to what the situation needs, creating a plan that is aligned with goals and directions of the business, and implementing the plan with great success. Why do we need a communication plan, and why does it need to be strategic? First, let's look at why it needs to be strategic. When we refer to a strategy, we refer to things an organization will do to reach their long-term goals and objectives. For any organization, business, or non-profit organization to be successful, a strategy or direction is needed. The result of going in without a clear strategy is wandering around without any direction, failing, as there are no guiding posts to check along the way to keep you on the right track. When we extend this and look at strategic communication, we refer to communication that is guided by goals to include a specific message, aimed at a specific group of people, and delivered it in a way that the group of people can understand and interpret. Strategy communication is all about planning how an organization will react to issues that have an impact on it and presenting a well thought out plan to the organization's decision makers. These issues that I have referred to are real world events, catastrophes, crises, or emergencies that have an impact on the organization. Think of these situations as a storm and think of the organization as the ship in the ocean. If the ship, or in our case, the organization, wants to come out safe on the other side of the storm or situation, it needs a specific direction to head towards. Well, so we need to start with the basics, theory. By understanding the theories of communication, we can start to understand why people do things the way they do and why they communicate the way they do. We then incorporate this understanding into our strategy communication plan, helping us to choose the communication strategies and tactics that will work the best to reach our audience. This set of theories can be applied in any organization for any type of situation. People are still people and will usually behave in predictable ways. Next, we need to get a balanced understanding of the situation in front of us. We should be explored from every angle, from the organization perspective, from the public's perspective, and from a factual perspective. There are threats and opportunities that hide in each new situation. It is your job to find it and use it to your advantage. The audience or target publics are carefully chosen depending on what you need to say. They are then analyzed so you can design on the best way to communicate with them. One of the most important elements of a good strategy communication plan is the goals and objectives. These are based on the organization direction. Your goals and objectives come from a balanced connection between the organization and the communication effort. Consistency is everything. Right, we have aligned and analyzed. Now what? Now we use the information we have collected and start to write the messages we want to say to our target publics. There are many different aspects of message writing to think about, not only the words that are used. This message needs to be packaged in such a way that our target public will want to read and understand it. Depending on how many people you need to reach or the impact you need the message to have, you will choose specific communication strategies and tactics. And in this course, we will take a close look at using social media and the different platforms as communication strategy and tactics. After all the planning, the time has come to implement your strategic communication plan. Management is the foundation of success. All the planning in the world won't help if the plan is not done properly. Once the plan has been implemented, we need to evaluate if the plan was successful or not. There are many ways to do this, but all of them are guided by the original objectives that you set in the beginning. Last, but certainly not least, there are a few soft skills that matter more than you may think. Creating the plan and presenting it to the management team can determine if it will be implemented in the first place. A brilliant plan that is not presented well will not get the attention it deserves. I would like to end off with another quote from Sun Tzu. Strategy without tactics is the slowest route to victory. Tactics without strategy is the noise before defeat. So, to win and have a strategic communication plan that is successful, we need to have both strategy and tactics, which comes from research and planning implemented with success. I have said my peers, please come and join me for the chance to be victorious warriors who win first and then go to war. Is that quality?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so what did you see and what did you hear from the video? Okay, can anyone give me some words that you hear or see? Okay, any word that you hear? This time. We have to say what we hear that kind of impress you, kind of interest. Okay, no problem. Maybe we can. Okay, so next I will write down what you hear. Okay, what did you hear?
Strategy.
We need a strategy. Very good. Give her a recognition. Very good. If we don't need a strategy, you don't need to enroll into this course. And this is the required course. Okay, we need a strategy before we think about the tactics. Right. The tactic has to serve the strategy or the goal that we would like to actually. Sorry. Okay, and what else? We need a strategy. We have
Group plan need a group leader.
Yes, yes. A good plan needs a good implementation as well. Very good. Your Lawrence. Okay, good. And for you and good.
We have to know how to react to certain situations and then implement the strategies according to like that situation.
Yes, the situation will also determine what we need to do. Right. Okay. Maybe the situation is very bad right now. Just to survive is the goal right now, not to thrive. Right. What else?
I remember when I is living in the school, the most important thing is to find the direction.
Very good. If you in the storm and you don't know where to go, you will be in the storm forever. Right. You have to know where to go out of the storm. Right. Very good.
I think the last photo to the video, which is that seems that technically slow and from school.
Right. You just take too long time to win. Very good. Yes, so like surrounding the context is very important for the planning. Good. What else that you kind of impress you? Yes, correct. Yeah. What do you think about it? What others think about it? But what exactly the reality is? Right. Very good.
Yeah,
It's
said something important, but I remember you mentioned about human just behave in a predictable way.
yes. Although you think that you are so unique, but there are so many unique people like you. Sorry. You're not that special. Right. Right. Yes, correct. Because people, right? Well, who else? Who would like to give more words that you remember from the video or what image that kind of impressed you?
How the organization react to the issue will determine the success.
Yes,
And
yes, correct. Because sometimes you cannot control the external issues that arise, and if you don't react to that external issues, that might escalate. Yeah, and it will make your company cannot go to the finishing lines that it want. Very good. And I hope that these kind of quotes and kind of lessons will kind of impress you and then will inspire you to learn more about what the strategic communication planning is exactly. So that is the knowledge part. But what I expect and aim of the semester is a plan. It means that we have to write about the issue that the company is facing right now. You have to write about the company perspective on that issues, what other people think about that issues, and what company would like to react to that issues. Right, and then it comes to the goal that how are we going to get out of that storm? Okay, this is the way to go. Okay, we have to go to this direction and we set the objective. If we meet these three objectives, it means that we are out of that storm. Very easy, right? This is not easy. We have to say we are not related to that kind of bad misconduct, and we are going to do everything that we can to prevent that to happen in our company, and I need your support. This is the objective that the public need to know. And then we think about the communication strategy and communication tactics. Communication strategy can be something that related to the communication approach that you can control the message 100%, and if you say it out, no one will alter your message at all, which means the tactic is your company websites. But if you say all the things from yourself, from your company website, do you think that the public will be convinced? Not always. Not always. So you need news reporter to help you talking about your company. So that is less controllable communication strategy. So your company send the press release to the reporters rewrite a bit, and then talk about your company to the public. By this strategy, communication strategy, I mean, you think the public will be more convinced than your company website alone? Yes, very good. And sometimes people still talk about that issue towards the company. Where they talk? Online. Online, on social media. So you also have to interact with those publics through interactive and social media communication strategy. So you think about is this going to be TikTok or Facebook or X or whatever? That is the tactic, not the strategy. Strategy is to talk with the public interactively, and then so many platforms. That is the tactic. Sometimes you also need to see face to face with the audience. It might be in a large group, it might be in a smaller group, and that kind of communication approach, we call it event. You have to create an event so that you have got an opportunity to discuss the issues with your target audience. For example, your target audience not always to be a mass, large group of people, because the important stakeholder might be only a small group of people who make the decision, like regulators. Regulators, can you give some example of the word who are regulators? Government, okay. Stakeholders, okay. Regulators. Board of directors, yes. Who else? Can be regulators. Stakeholders. Okay, stakeholder, board of directors, yes. Okay. to me, the regulators are the person from the government who set rules of the game in your industry. Okay, if you are in the health, pharmacy, medical industry, you produce pill for people to eat, to take. So the regulators are the person who work in FDA. Correct. And if your company working in the mobile phone telecommunication signaling, and you have to pay for the what you call consensus สัมปทานด้วยไหม concession thank you very much Bob baby Bob today baby okay I'm not very good I will try sometimes I miss many times I miss actually okay so FDA are example of the regulator also or board commissions or telecommunications the person who regulates the signals allocations who else who set the rule of the game for your industry if you are import exporter maybe customs yeah okay. So do we have to broadcast TV or news report to talk to the boss, to FDA people or customs people? No, people will just get alert by that kind of secret message from you, and then it will make things more complicated to handle, right? So it's better to organize a meeting at their office, like New Year, give them some. It's a good opportunity to meet them and give them some small tokens, something like that. Organize dinner, organize maybe workshop, maybe seminar, right? Sometimes invite them to be observer in your meeting or in your plans. So this kind of thing can provide opportunity for you to talk to them in person, in groups, privately, not publicly. So this is the strategy that we call create an event or even sponsorship. Because giving sponsorship also influence some people's action. You have some say in their decision making as well. Right. Okay, so these are the communication strategy. And some example of the tactics that under that strategy as well. So these are things that you will learn how to write about the plan. And then you talk about, okay, why you use this strategy, not that one, why you have to control the media very much this time because it is very sensitive. You are not going to talk in public. You are going to do the private meeting rather than having the big event like concert. This is not the customer moment. This is the regulators moment. So you give the rationales to back up your communication strategy based on the issue that you are going to handle. And then how are you going to allocate the budget? The timing, which activity will comes before the other one, or which one is going to do along one another. And then the last but not least, how are you going to evaluate your own action? Basically, you mostly evaluate against the objective and goals. If you already meet the goal, these issues already resolved or not. Okay, this is the plan that you need to write about. And I expect about 10 pages. Also, don't write me 40 pages. Do you know why? Of 30 pages, no. 20 pages, no. Why? Why so brief? Can you give me some idea why I asked you to write very brief strategy, communication, planning, and evaluation? Yes, people, they are not hardworking people. Mostly are very easy. They are lazy to read. Who are lazy? Who read your plan? Not a time. Not a time. Read your plan. Who actually read your plan in your life? Your boss. Your client. Yes. And board of directors. And they don't have enough time to read 20 pages. Sometimes ask you to write 1 page. Executive summary 1 page. But talk about all that 10 pages. Each line counts. Right. So I would like you to keep this practice because when you get out of this program, you graduate from this program, you have to be a person who are concise, not wordy. You have to be concise because in the business world, they need a concise people. And now, wordy. Sorry, that's why I'm in the university. But I don't want you to be in the university too long. You have to get out of the university, graduate, and work in the business. Unless if you want to be the professor, let's talk about how to do that. Right? And I can see who is going to be the professor from what you read. Mostly longer than normal people do. Okay. I would like you to watch the lecture video. There are a lot of video clips. It means that it is going to be nonsense if I ask you to come into the class and watch the video together. Okay, so the lecture part will be in your own spare time. In the class, I will start interact with the word. What did you see? What did you hear? What does that mean to you? What are you going to apply that kind of thing that you see and hear to your plan? Which means that you will feel a little bit awkward if you don't watch, if you didn't watch the video before you come to the class. But if that happens, you will not get bullied. Not at all. I will support you. Okay, maybe you are busy, don't worry. Just tell me what you want to say. Just say anything that you want. Okay, at least you are here, your interaction with. And what else? Watching the video, what else you need to do? Taking the quizzes. After each video clips, I will have a small quizzes for you to do. And the quizzes are, I would like to say, super easy. The goal of the quizzes is not to actually measure or assess your knowledge or how clever you are. The goal is just to stimulate you to think, okay, the video already finished. What did I see? So I ask you in the quiz directly. What is the name of this theory that you just heard? 1, 2, 3, and then you just select the one that you kind of hear. Very easy. So don't look down on me that I did Adam Smith give you very easy quizzes. The aim is just to give you away. 2. Create and presenting strategy communication plan for your selected organization. Oh, this is kind of interesting because you are allowed to select the organization that you would like to make the plan, communication plan for it. Only one company. Only one company. Okay, in your mind right now, what is the company that you would like to want to work with? What is the company that you want to work with after you graduate? Can you share? Can be local, can be regional, can be global.
Impact America.
Impact
Exhibition.
Impact exhibition.
Yeah, that's one.
Okay, very good one. Do you want to share why?
Because I work in the MICE industry, so I would love to learn how international events is being held here in Thailand.
Very good, very good. What is the issue that you think that Impact Arena, conference hall, or space is facing right now?
I haven't really looked into it yet, but maybe whenever it has like conference or exhibition or any events, I think it's the route going there is always jammed, like the traffic is really bad. But I know that the MRT being line is now connecting to that way, but it's still on process. So
It's still on process, right? If it is processing too slowly or stopped in the middle,
yeah, they will
it will cost
the
harm.
people will just go to the other venue instead of Impact.
By take
Yeah.
something like that, or Central World, or
Yeah.
something like that. More options available right now.
Yeah,
Not
and
only
it's far
Impact.
from that. as well.
Yeah, so Impact really need that MRT line to finish
As soon as
now,
possible. Yeah.
now, as possible. So if you think about something like this, what you need to talk, who do you need to talk to?
To the authorities for the,
Authorities, MRT authorities,
yeah, to speed up
speed up. Yes, so we don't need the news report, for that we need the meeting, right? And how are you to make meetings and also make the environments of MRT board of director that have to say confirm to not slow down the production construction of that line, no matter how much it costs. So you have to make them promise to the public. So you arrange some kind of events if the board directors not actually want to meet you or say positive things towards your company for whatever reason. You might be enemy for the past life, or so you have to ask the public perspective to really support you or not support you, support the project that making the line finish sooner than it's planned using the communication strategy. Yeah, that is good, right? For your company and for the public itself as well. Good. What is the company that you are interested in right now? Haven't planned yet. What do you want to, where do you want to work with after you graduate, or you are working for it right now and you want to, you're thinking about it? Okay. Some students in the past semester, they do EVAL or interesting as well. Yes, to grow better, blah 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 blah. That is the plan. And there's some issues as well for that. Then the students try to solve the problems. And actually, sometimes you can not always have to be related to the problems that just arise. The strategy communication plan can also create because it would like to make the company see the long-term future of the company. Longer term, like 5 or 10 years from now. So, for example, you think that if you are working for the electric city power plants, and the power plants got the what you call sampatan concessions for maybe 20 years. So no one in that area will compete you. So you have to be very happy, right? But after 20 years, after the concession ends, your company just lose it competitive advantage. So what you need to do? This is long-term goal. Maybe your company see that there's no way that the company is going to get the concession again because the political situation is blah 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 blah. So the company has to change the business directions into some other industry from energy, electricity making to maybe something else, so that the company kind of survive. This is another long-term plan. So how are you going to talk to the public in this changing situation? This is going to be challenging as well, right? You have to plan for the long-term goal of the company as well. So this is also another thing that you can think about when you select a company, and it can be kind of maybe like inventing that kind of situation based on the logics that you have, the knowledge that you have, your imagination or your passions. Why it can be like that? So imaginative kind of thing can be okay for this course? Yes, because you might use it as maybe your portfolio planning. When you propose yourself, you introduce yourself to that company that you want to work with, you can show them that you see something that they never see before, and you have got the solutions for them as well. They might be interested into you as well because you open up a new perspective. Right? Although it may not happen. All right. 4, you have to post your work you complete on the my course field so that people can see and learn from you and give reaction, right? And you can have to also adapting the guided project and post on the work you complete. Do we have got the guided project? มีเหรอมี guide project เหรอไม่มี in this course we don't have guide project เป็น decision decision project นะครับ decision making project. In all sessions, I would like the student not only be able to write a communication plan, but they have to have they need to have the strategic thinking as well. So I will give some activities so that the student have got some guide metrics for any decision they need to make. And there are a lot of models. Every day, every session, I will introduce you 2 or 3 models. And this kind of thing, this kind of decision making model cannot be just read. We have to interact in the class. So basically, when you come into the class or in the Zoom, I will ask you what did you, firstly, I will ask you what about the thing that you have read and inspire you, example that you have that inspired from the lecture in the video, and what about the communication plan writing so far? Have you got any difficulties? What company you have selected? Have you got any difficulties? Do you need my advice or not? So I will discuss about your communication plan, and we will do the interactive sessions on decision making guide. And this is the only thing that we will have nothing to read about, but to do it in the class together. And the next thing is when you post your work onto the platform, my platform, you have to also give it back to your friends' work as well. The way that you give the feedback to your friend have to be, of course, respectful, polite, friendly, and meaningful. You cannot just, well done, good job. No, you have to be more specific. For example, yes, I like when I like it when you say what this word, you use this word because blah 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 blah. Okay, you have to be specific what you see in the answer, what you like about, what you feel about it, and you can also give some feedback like resources that he or she can read more on that. For example, if your friend write about the statistic about the declining in internal combustion vehicles. So you think that statistic is not as updated as you have. So you kind of provide more updated information link for him. So this is kind of meaningful and constructive feedback. I would like you to do that. But to give the feedback, I'm not expecting you to give feedback to every single student, maybe 2 students each week. That is the maximum. You need to do something else as well. And quality over quantity. Only 2 feedbacks for each week is enough. So we plan for you. This is very basic, I know. Wednesday, learn in the class. If you are not attending, look at the recorded version of it. And Tuesday morning, around 8 o'clock, you see that there are new quizzes available. You just get into it and make the tick, and you will get marked. And in the afternoon, 4 o'clock, you should complete the quiz, because after 4 o'clock, Kun Khan will click marking button, and then you can see how much score you got. If you have got lower score than you want, you can redo it again, take it again in the next week. But before you actually retake it again, it's advisable to take a look at what wrong is your answer and revise it by review the video and take a look and take the exam. Don't just make a random selection. That is not going to help anything. And okay, if you need support in where to go to time management. So 3 to 5 hours a week is something that you should expect to spend for this course. If you don't spend any hour on this course for a week, so the next week maybe you can catch up, spend more time for the course. If you don't attend the class at all for so long time, like 4 weeks or 6 weeks, it means that in the later, if you would like to be beneficials by taking this course, please follow up, watching the video, doing the quiz, doing the submissions, follow up with the plan lighting, so that in the week 7, you come to me and you have got a lot of works to share so that we can discuss. And don't complain that, Ajahn, I have done a lot on week 7. Oh yes, because you haven't done anything for a long time. So you deserve to be kind of very hardworking on week 7. And you should expect that if you start the work to actually start to discuss with me on week 7. And also there are many students also start talking with me on week 7. What is going to happen? I have got quite limited time in the session like this. So our conversation might be shorter than you expect. So I have to sorry for that disappointment beforehand. So the strategy is do it before, talk with me before other people talk. Other people have something to talk. Right. So do it earlier, better. Allocate your time better is a good strategy. Okay, good. Next is The midterm and final test, 40%. So around 20 each time. And now I can do watching videos, strategy communication plan and quizzes, another 40%. So it means that you will not get a fair grade easily. Getting a fair grade is not good at all. Overall performance of all works means that okay, you have got your originality, creativity, development, and output progress a lot, so you will get that another 20. And the person who will get 20 marks, full 20 marks, is the person who is top 5%, and it will get less when down to the list. Next is, and there are so many works. I know sometimes you miss or late for submission. So if you miss submitting or late submission for one time, you get 0%. So it means that you are allowed to delay one time. But later than that, I will have got some deduction. Most of the time, if you are not to just lazy and late for many times, I will not use this criteria. But if you always late, so there will be some penalty. But from now, I think you are so far so good. Right. Next is and okay, this one. 25% of the students enrolled in this section using the norm references assessment. I don't think this will be applied. I will just give as much A as the student deserve. That's all. Okay, and this is the weekly activity. Let's take a look. And have I finished all the activities and needs? Cross introductions, very good. And what else? You need to make sure that you know how to use these the Microsoft Office, SPSS, Cisco, and VPN and Node. Please just capture the screen, right, and post onto the My Course view. Because just capture the screen and post onto the My Course view. Because I would like to make sure that all the students here know how to use the VPN.
Yes.
You already know that.
Yeah.
So you don't have to use this exercise to test anything, right? So if you already know, so this is going to be a free mark then. So what we need to do? 1 or 2 pictures. Post 5 images on My Course view. So this is kind of a bonus. Just bonus for the coming here. Upload 1 or 2 pictures in the assessment section on My Course view. Okay, on how you install Cisco VPN. This is to make sure that the student access to the university resources. Okay, 5%. Are you happy?
Yeah.
Yes. Yay.
Yes.
3 marks.
Yeah.
And then strategic communication plan framework. Look at the video, and then look at the video again, and then take a quiz. This is 3.12%. When you finish, you will get the mark 3%. And today we are going to finish our class by doing this division guidelines activity 1 together. And taking part in this activity will don't have any percentage for you, but it will be very good kind of learning. So from this week, you will have 8% in your pocket. I'm so detailed, that's fine. Okay, what is this link about? This is the lecture video that I keep record myself for a very long time. You to look at it or not, it's up to you. But what you need, I think recommend you to look at is the recommended video. It's more concise, more quality. And if you would like to know what week 2 or week 3 or week 4 are about, very easy. I am very transparent. You can expect and you will get what you see. Here are all the course plan, weekly plan, all written here or provided here. So let's take a look at what week 2 available for you. Okay, you have to look at these 3 videos. You have to you will have the lecture notes, the slide. You have to do the quiz. You have to look at the video and lecture notes, and these are the quiz. The videos here in the link like this and like this is not recommended. What recommended is these 3. But what you need to do is the quizzes to get them out. Very easy. And this is the weekly exercise that is comprised of these 3, 1, 2, 3. And I just random some of the questions to ask you again in this summative question sets. And you know what? These quizzes, questions will be appearing again in the midterm exam to stimulate that. Okay, this is the keyword, this is the term, this is the important theories to think to learn about. I will repeat asking you again. Right, next is and also the decision guideline. And then bring the quiz and activities. Next week we have 3 activities. Wow. And that's it. Wow. So the lecture in your own spare time, interactions in this class and in the Zoom. I will try to engage people in the Zoom as well, as much as I can, of course, but I will try very hard. And I know that sometimes it's kind of difficult for you to commute as well. So commuting in Bangkok is not pleasant, so I will try to make the class as flexible as possible. Right, so we will have got a 10-minute break, okay, and then we will come back to the course, and we will do the decision-making guideline number 1. Okay, thank you. If you have got any questions, you can just ask me when during the break time. How do you feel?
Yeah, it's very sometimes. No, because I mean the website.
The website is very complete, comprehensive,
And compact.
and compact.
Everything is there.
Everything is there.
Yeah.
Yes. I can win an award from my course video maker.
Oh.
Right? Can I win the award?
Well, so far, yes.
Yeah, so far. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
yang mainin apa yang bilangan dari dia
อาจารย์ถามนิดนึงทำไมเราพูดกันว่าเว้นเวลาไว้ไม่ให้เขาทำก่อนวันต่อไป
Bagus, bagus, bagus. Karena saya yang melayani itu udah sampai kata
Okay, can you explain this? Can anyone explain this cell? Anyone volunteer? Lawrence? Okay, it seems that you can explain this for everyone.
Just like something, it doesn't like have a big problem to your stuff, so just like you can leave it, and yeah, you don't need to just do it right now. I think, yeah.
Yes, not important, not urgent. Do it later.
Just
Just leave it until you don't have anything else to do. You will take care of that. Okay, and the last cell, please. This one. What is this about?
I thought something that's urgent, that must be important, but it's not.
It's urgent, but it's not important.
If it's okay, if it's urgent, how is it important? How is it not important?
Oh, right.
Then how is it urgent? This
Hmm.
maybe I cannot answer right now, but
Okay, maybe
yeah,
your
this
friend
is
can
an
help.
open discussion for everyone.
Yeah. Okay. Open for discussion.
It's urgent but not important.
Urgent, but not important.
How is it not important but urgent?
Okay. Can anyone help? Okay. Please.
If you got an assignment and the deadline is tonight, so it is urgent, but it only have like 1 point, so it's not important.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Lawrence. Yeah. No. Thank you for opening up for everyone discussion. Yes.
If it's your assignment,
Okay.
why you have delegated to right.
I can let James to help me to do it. Like it's not important.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
I just like we're talking about it like in like past context, obviously, but if it's like something more corporate, it's like something that you have to deal with now, but you also have like you personally have other things to deal with, so you gotta just give it to like your subordinates to do. Yeah.
Yes, correct. Maybe okay. In the can you Tim already give the real life situations that there is sometimes that the issue arise and it has to handle right now, but it's not important. You can delegate the work for your subordinate to handle that. Yes. Okay, very good. So this matrix will help busy person like a student who is also working to prioritize their work very well. Better. So this is the first metric. Okay, and the next metric. Okay, what is this about? Okay, this is your old friend, your favorite friend. Okay, can anyone help me explain this? What is this about? Okay, thank you.
So,
Fiona.
Yes. If we have a company, like what is good about our company, what is can be our A positive
Positive
thing about
side.
our
Mm.
company inside. Opportunities is like if you're opening a restaurant, the opportunities there is like, is there a lot of people there? Is if you're opening a Thai food, is there like a lot of Thai or foreigners, something like that? It will be like, if it's more Thai people, then it will be a great opportunity for you. And if it's threat, like the one that if it threat is the one from outside, though, probably if you are like opening a restaurant near the sea, the threat will be like some there's like a lot of things will go on beside the sea. There can be like some
That is one of the trends why your customer go to your restaurant less. All right.
is what we cannot do, what our company or our restaurant cannot do yet. That might be not our.
Yes, you're right. Oh, thank you very much, Fiona. Okay, good. Can anyone give an idea how are you going to utilize this metrics to your issue analysis? So you find an issues, then you analyze yourself, you analyze the environment, and then, okay, if you feel that your company, okay, let's come back to your personal experience rather than company, because it's going to be too far from some of the student experience. Let's think about this kind of activity, ครับคุณขาน Okay, let's come back to our activity. What Fiona said is right. Strengths and weaknesses are inside you. It's about yourself. Opportunities and threats is about the environment. It is going to be positive to you or it's going to be negative to you. That is the opportunity and threats. So first of all, I will ask you some few questions. Please write an answer by reply to this post. Who are you? Okay. I already know your name. Thank you very much. And where you're from. Very good. Thank you. Can you explain more about that? Then two, what is your goal in communication career? Doubt by reply to this post. We should make a post? Make a post is better. Make a post. How can we find this exercise? Okay, first thing first, ขานครับผม how can we find this exercise? In the discussion. First, you go to the discussion here. Discussion and week 1, goal setting. Week 1, goal setting. Okay, and Kun Khan already sent a link to the discussion to our line group. Okay, click to week 1, goal setting. And when you click on that link, you will land onto this platform and click on the button, make a post. Make a post. It is a blue tab. It doesn't look like a button. Sorry, it looks like just a word. Click on the blue tab. And the questions are, who are you? Explain yourself a little. Second, maybe what do you do for a living? What is your communication experience? Are you the advertiser? Have you complete with communication degree? You complete with medical degree? You are the person with maybe 2-3 family members? I don't know. Okay, just tell me what you want to tell me about, and what is your goal in communication career? And what do you expect from this course? The style of teaching content, blah, blah, blah. This is I think, should be the introductions, first activity for this session, actually. So we will know each other more. และอีกอันหนึ่งคืออะไรนะต้องตอบอันนี้ก็คือเรื่องของถ้าเกิดพูดภาษาอังกฤษไม่ดีจะต้องทำยังไงSWOT analysis okay have you I'm sorry I actually should do this activity beforehand not during the lecture of the SWOT analysis I use this tactic in the wrong timing yeah thank you wrong timing why I ask students to set the goal because when you have the goal you will learn with better purpose better concentration if your career doesn't care about your score, why you need to make a good score? It doesn't make sense. When your career need a person who can communicate well with your teammates, so the score is not important. Your focus will be how to communicate friendlyly with your teammates. Otherwise, the student just put a whole life just to the score or just to attending the class without any meaningful participation. But anyway, I will give you score. I love giving people score. Yes. Okay, now. Tilly is a master degree student. Okay, good. Okay, thank you. I am so sorry. We will just post this answer to the discussion board, but I will read it and learn more about you in my spare time. And I would like you to check this activity, this one. Week 1, decision guideline, SWOT analysis. Decision guideline, SWOT analysis. When you click on it, you land onto this one. SWOT analysis of your communication. Okay. And Kun Khan is posting the link to this decision guideline onto our Line group as well. Okay. This activity number 2, what is your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats in terms of your own communication? Yes, about yourself. Yeah, you have got the goal you want to be. Some people want to be media planner. Some people would like to be kind of global media communicator, consultant. Okay, that is your goal. Then The second questions, the second set of the question is about, okay, let's analyze about your own communication. Yes, I would like to be the global communication planner, but my weaknesses are my language. Or my strength is my English language. So you can analyze based on that. You would like to be the television news reporter. Maybe your communication aims goal is like that. So what are the communication SWOT analysis on that? The opportunity might be okay in the classes. There are so many people are English speaking, English speakers. So this is opportunity to practice. The threats might be there is one guy in the class that's always laughing at me when I make some mistake. That is a threat. Yes. Yeah, yeah. Maybe that's your strengths as well. Yeah, okay. Okay, I just forgot to tell you one thing. You are allowed to use ChatGPT or Grammarly. Grammarly is also usable here in my class, as long as you just don't random your answer. The answer has to be based on your words, and then the chatbot help you make good sentence. That's perfectly okay to me. Okay. Let's. Okay, Tilly. And okay, Tilly, can you read the questions and answer to those questions? Please.
Okay, so question number one is what is an opportunity and a threat? How are you going to emphasize your strengths and emphasize or cover up your weaknesses?
Yes.
And how are you going to maximize opportunities? How are you going to protect yourself against threats?
Okay, so your answers are.
I simply just gave like what my strengths and what the four, I guess, the ATR. So my strength would be I'm proficient in English, and I can and I can also like speak in front of many people. My weakness is that I'm bad at time management. So to compensate for this, I have to like wake up earlier and like to focus on the task. Opportunities are like because of English proficiency, I can like apply myself to do multiple tasks, like regarding English language. And for the For the threats is that there are people who have more work life experience than I do, so I have to learn.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much, Tilly. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. We will take a look at the Tilly answers, and then we will pair and discuss about your friend's answer, the neighbor answers. Okay, let's thank you very much, Tilly, for being the first person that answer to these questions. I will analyze your questions, your answer here. Your strengths, you said you are good at English. Okay, this is your strength in communications. I can speak in front of many people. You will use your strength in doing this, right? Okay, you can speak what you want very easily in front of many people. That's correct. You can do with your strengths like that. Or what do you want? What is your goal in your communication career? Can I come back to that? Okay. So I can work in the global company with that level of English proficiency. Okay, this is what are you going to do with your strengths? Okay, good. Weaknesses, you said, I am bad at time management. And what your goal is to be working in the global company, media company. How are you going to cover your weakness or compensate your weakness for being bad at time management in that environment? You said? Okay. To me, I think this is not a strategy. Because this is something that you have been trying to do for the whole life. And you realize now that is not working. That's why you said it is your weaknesses. So in the strategic point of view, we are not going to fix our weaknesses. What we are going to do is to compensate and cover. How are we to compensate and cover? Use ChatGPT for how time management.
Because of my weakness, right, of time management, ChatGPT can help me to
Work faster.
Yeah, get things along.
Gets done faster. Okay, thank you very much, Tim. Yay. Or you ask the person who are good at time management, manage your time.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yes. This is the strategy. For example, I am not good at explaining complex thing in English. I thought I have got that weaknesses. My strategy is to prepare all the materials. If I cannot explain anything, I refer to the materials. This is my strategy to cover up, to compensate. I am not going to say that I'm going to attend an English class. That's not a strategy. Clear? Okay. Next, opportunities. Okay, opportunity. Let's take a look at it. Because of my all right. Okay. This one, I'm so sorry, Tim. Opportunity has to be something external. Okay, so the opportunity might be you are in the English program. Yes, this is your opportunity to use your strength. Your strength have to be in the right place to actually be able to use your strengths. And this is the opportunity. The opportunity is that, okay, good. you are in the right place. So this is opportunity. And how are you going to use this opportunity? You are going to talk more in the class and being the class leader, or you are going to be the class, what you call coordinator with other Ajahn who speak only English. Okay, this is the opportunity. And then the threats, there are some people who have more work and life experiences. I don't think this makes sense to me, sorry. The threat has to be what? Something external and make your strength less advantage. Yes. So the threat is there is one Ajahn that is not allow me to speak at all, the whole class. That is the threat. And that's why I cannot get good score from that class. Clear? Opportunity and threat is for the external. Strength and weaknesses is something from yourself. Strength is something that you have to use. Weaknesses is something that you have to cover. Is that clear? Yes. Then I am not going to rush by asking you how are you going to apply this knowledge onto the strategic communication plan for any organization, because it is going to be too early. At least you can strategically manage yourself. That is good enough for tonight. Thank you very much. And I would like you to check your friends' answer. Can you show your answer to your friends, to your neighbor, and ask your neighbor to check if your answer is more or less makes sense to your neighbor or not. Weaknesses and strength has to be something internal. Opportunity and threats has to be outside. Okay, please make a pair and share. Pair and share and discuss. And I will ask what is the outcome of the discussion. Please pair and share. Okay, maybe you can pair with this guy. Okay. Do you have pair? No, not yet. You are working. I'm all right. I'm all right. You finish. Can you share your answer with your friends and let your friends check if it is really strengths and weaknesses or not? Okay. Mm-hmm.
ที่ชื่อว่า
อันนี้อีกใช่ไหมต้องมีอีกอันหนึ่งใช่ไหมอันนี้แปะไว้แล้วเนาะโอ้อันนี้แล้วอันนี้เอารูปส่งไปให้เขาในไลน์ให้เขาวาดแล้วก็ส่งกลับมาแต่ส่งกลับมายากไหมหรือไงก็ส่งกลับมาในไลน์เหมือนเดิมโอเคได้ Baby pop. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Do you like the activity? My strength in my communication is I am extrovert.
Yeah.
My weaknesses, my English. My opportunity is I will be the class. This class is very open-minded.
Yeah.
Yeah. The threat is. mm,
All of us is different.
Yeah. I have to know who is my threat. My threat might be at the moment this class is conducted on site, so I have no chance to prepare any script. So yes. So my strategy is to move the class to online more. Yeah. Yes, the tactic. Yes.
Do you have any communication tactic that is bad but very common? Like,
Bad? You mean bad?
bad, it's not ethic, like ethic.
Nothing is bad to me. What we call it, that is the thing that we need to do.
With like the clients go to the bar and whatsoever, so that the chemistry, talk, communicate. I know that's not really positive, but it's very common.
It's very common. Yes, you have to
Kind of bribe them.
or bribe them,
Wait, not like like
influence them. Yes.
but like entertaining them.
Yes. Because you spend time with them, so you understand what they come from. When you know what they come from, you can expect what they are going to do or react to that kind of things. So you can deliver something that they will react more positively. Is that bad? This is not exam. It cannot be cover book. It can be open book exam as well.
Yeah.
Is open book exam bad? No. It depends. It depends. Yes, you are right. It depends. Correct. It depends on if what you know actually benefits the client or benefit you. If it benefits to the client, you deliver what they good to them more. That is ethical, obviously. But if you use those knowledge just only for yourself sake, that is not ethical.
But it's common.
Mm,
It happens. Yeah.
if it's just only for your sake, it's not good.
Yeah, it's not good.
Mm. It depends, right? All right. So that client has to have some resistance strategy as well. Yeah. So they have to also attend this class, the client, so that they know your strategy. So if two people have got the same strength against one another, that is a good game. That is a good game. Yeah. Yes. That is a fair game. I mean, it's a fair game. Okay, good. Thank you everyone. Sorry to interrupt. Okay, so any pair would like to share what you found out from your discussions? Strength, SWOT analysis, opportunity and threats. After discussions, what you found is the common thing that kind of people actually understand about this metric. Okay, what did you talk to your friends just now?
Just go through the details.
Done.
So I think it's, the metric is really good for us to reflect ourselves in terms of, because like when you write, it's different from when you say it. So when you write, it actually gives you, the feeling that you have to be very concise about the word that you use. Not like speaking, you can do a lot of things.
You can elaborate and go into every ways.
So you can more concise when you write. And the metrics help you to
Sorry.
the metrics help you a structure to explore on the angles of your idea. So you understand a bit more about your friends. But say, I never thought that we will have difficulty with self-confidence because I always see him as a confident person. This person. So so it's a very new insights for me.
Right. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you. More people from here, please. Okay, what did you discuss with your friend? What did you talk?
We discussed about what's the difference between the weakness and the threats. And we found out that the threat is from the environment or the industry, and the threats and the opportunities are two sides of one coin like that. And the weakness is from your deep heart. And I also find that everyone has their own strength and weakness, so that we can be when we are in the same team and we can compensate each other. So that's why we should have a teamwork.
Yes, correct. Very good. Very good. Very good. For example, if your writing English is not your strength, it's your weakness. So you have to team up with a person with good writing skill. Yes, very good. Okay, what about you? I haven't heard anything from you yet. Okay, you too. What did you talk about just now?
So we share our strengths and weaknesses, and what we found out is that even in the same topic, the strength can be unique, very unique from person to person, and moreover, like we perceive opportunity and threat differently.
Okay, what about you, team
We talk about
Takumi?
our strengths like that, and he advice how to recover my weakness like that. Like my weakness is introvert, so
Robert.
so like I'll just
maybe take the opportunity when the extrovert approach.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Right. Maybe I think sometimes introvert is a strength as well, because you spend time in thinking rather than expressing. Maybe this is your strength. So it depends, right? When in one environment, introverts might be considered as weakness, but in the environment that need very focused concentration kind of thinking, maybe introvert can be strength. So it depends on the environment you are in. And I think by having the student doing this matrix, you can see weaknesses and strengths in very diverse way, right? And we can discuss more about this in the next week so that we can recap. And the next one, the last one, the priority. This is going to be the last one, and it will take you 5 minutes time, and then that's all. We will dismiss the class, and this activity will also be available in the week 1 decision-making guideline in the project portfolio matrix. At the moment, we have been handling with a lot of things. Okay, so we have to know how to prioritize things using the Eisenhower metric. And this is the real life situations. And I would like one student or 2 students to help me read the assignment. Okay, can you, oh no, this is too small to read. Can you read the assignment, please?
Imagine?
Yes. Reading from the word imagine, you are experienced.
Graphic design. Your team have been contracted to design a marketing campaign for a car company. Now place the following tasks on the project portfolio matrix according to how much the project slash task is helping you achieve your objective on the scale on the x-axis, and how much you are learning from this project on the y-axis. Design the advertisement, focusing on designing a new typeface for the project, managing your great team, holding creative meetings with the client, collecting printouts from the printing company. You can print the image on paper or save to your iPad and draw your answers. Please share the image in the discussion.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Actually, you can save the image, the following image from Line group, because Kun Khan already sent this image onto our Line group. You can just save from it and draw your answer on that image, or you can just type the answer directly onto the discussion board. The idea is, at the moment, you are asked to do a lot of things. You are asked to do a lot of things. There are 4 things to do. So you have to prioritize things. Something is urgent and important. Something is not important and not urgent at all. Something is going to have you grow. Something. So it depends on the matrix. But look at this matrix right now carefully. The matrix from Eisenhower, he used the important and urgent. Important and urgent. But now I use different axes. The up axis I read how much I, as an experienced graphic designer, learn from these tasks. I focus myself on what I can learn from it. This one, how much the task is helping me to achieve my goals. What I can learn from it, and can I be successful from that task? So the metric is not about urgent or important anymore. The metrics now is about learning from and achieving from it, achieving your career path from that. Then you analyze the tasks. You can pair and do it as a group as well, no problem. Anyway, this exercise is 0 point. It's 0 point.
There is no ABC.
You can imagine. You can just make the coding for that.
Yeah, he's writing all the points.
You can do that. You can do the full thing, or you can do part of it. No problem. Can you do full sentence or not? It's up to him. It's okay. He is so proper. He's so proper.
มันสิ่งที่คือมันขึ้นแต่ว่ามันไม่เข้า
เดี๋ยวเอาไปเขาให้เขาช่วยกัน
ไม่แน่ใจว่าเป็นที่ซาวบอร์ดหรือเปล่า
ถ้าเกิดว่าเป็นที่ซาวบอร์ดนั่นหมายความว่าอาจจะต้องติดแต่เดี๋ยวผมลองแบบเดี๋ยวว่างๆเดี๋ยวผมลองเทสตัวเปล่าๆอันนี้ขึ้น Very much. Appreciate.
Yeah, I'm thinking like designing the avatar section.
Are you PC?
Yeah.
Good. Are you? Do you know what we are doing right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
We can do together, right?
You can do together, no problem. And when you submit the work, you can PC and who are you? Sale. Okay.
She is like P.
Peach.
Yeah, because you won't be calling me P, right?
Oh,
So
right.
that's why P.
Peach better. Peach. Peach. Good. Designing, advertising. Good. Mm-hmm. Okay. The trick is you cannot put everything high and high. You know that?
Just like every time, like you do something and you can learn more.
Very good. Mm-hmm. ได้ไหนดูเฉลยก่อนสิ Good. เอาอธิบายเลยเนี่ยไม่ใช่เหรอเขาไม่ต้องทำอธิบายไม่ใช่อันนี้ไม่ใช่คำอธิบายไม่เกี่ยวแต่ที่คือเอามาจากจริงๆก็เอาฟูดฟอร์ตอสมาแปะให้ก็ได้แล้วให้เด็กอ่านOkay. Have you got the answer? You can submit one diagram or two diagrams up to you, and you just write in the line group. You can submit in the line group because it's more convenient that, okay, this is from two person, this name and this name, no problem. Or you would like to submit separately, it's also fine. Or if you don't submit at all, it's also fine as well. It's all fine. It's all fine. This is just participation. And if you already think about it, it's already good enough. Just share your answer. But you're encouraged to submit. Do you have any? No problem.
We have to do it in class, right?
Yeah, no problem. In class or after class is okay. Okay.
Do it now.
Okay. Okay. Have we got any answer from the listener? Very nice. Okay, what? Okay, let's take a look at the first person. Or Tilly again. Okay, skip Tilly for now. Maybe next. Fiona. Fiona, can you explain your matrix, your answer?
Okay, so this is me and mine and Sarah's answer.
Mine, you and Sarah. Good.
That designing a new typeface we will learn a lot from it, from designing it, but I don't think it's that we don't think that is necessary to something on prioritize.
It's not going to make you any further, right, in your career, so you put it kind of low. Yeah, okay, you can learn from it, but you cannot get higher in your career path. And why you use that one in very high and high metric?
It's to attract our clients, our customer, our target. That's why we think that designing advertisement is very necessary.
Yeah, so you will do it yourself. You're not going to delegate to other. Yes, good, right. And why this is kind of low in what you can learn from that?
I think from like breakout. Didn't do that, we won't finish the project.
Right.
Probably it's like it help us achieve the goal, because like if we don't have the printout, we won't achieve the goal. So,
Yes, makes sense.
Learn, it's just an activity.
Yeah, so you can just ask your subordinates or colleagues to do that. Okay, good. What about this one? Managing great team.
Well, we cannot deny that some people sometimes just are not good people. Yeah. So sometimes for us, it's just managing a great team. It's just okay, but sometimes we don't really have to focus on that because we have so many things to do on our own. Like we have to focus what our responsibility is, what we have to do. And it comes the second for us, for at least for both Fiona.
Yes. And to compare with meeting with clients, you prefer, I think, to do it yourself.
Get a lot of insights and feedback, so what we can understand and we know what our clients actually need and what they want, that we can create exactly or what according to what they want.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for your answer and your explanation of the answer. Okay, what about I haven't heard anything from this guy. Can you help? Okay, Bob.
My group, for the typeface is
Sorry, have you submitted?
Yeah.
Okay, good. This, sorry, can I take this one? This one.
It's me because I don't have any.
No problem. Thank you. Okay, this is Pop and Sarina work. Okay, can you explain? I can see that designing ad from your team is lower than Sarah team.
Yes.
Why?
I think learning part.
You all right. So you mean that designing the ad you learn from designing the ad less than managing the team.
Yes.
Managing people, you learn more from them. And okay, good.
Typeface, we think that it's quite learning, but it's not important to the campaign. For the correct.
Okay, good.
like in our we think that is the most important because they deliver the goal, but we're not learning anything.
Okay. Yes, good.
Yes.
Is that all? Good. Thank you very much, Bob. Okay. Do you want to show your work? You cannot submit, no problem. You can submit to Line group. Easier. Right. Okay. We will come back to your answer later. Let's take a look at what I have. Okay, this is the answer that I think. To me, if I were an experienced graphic designer, then I will think about, okay, I already doing the graphic designing for quite a long time in my whole life. So I have to think about my next step. My next step is to be the leader in this field. So I have to lead people, not the work. So I hold a creative meetings. I have to make sure that the creative people in my team know what I want, and I will ask them to do what according to what I want. And then I also think that to be at the top of the pyramid, I need to have a great team. So this is my priority. I learn a lot from that, and it will make me achieve my goal for the next few years to come. Then collecting the printout, designing the new typeface. I have done it so many times in my life, so this is going to be very low here. And designing the advertisements, I have done thousands of it. So it's less priority. To be at the top of the pyramid, I need to manage people. Okay, so what do you learn from these talks?
Prioritizes their things differently.
Yes.
Depending on what their skills and background.
Yes. Yes. Yes, correct. Yes. What do you say?
I just say that it depends on what's your goal. So yeah, it depends. Like your goal is to lead people, yes, makes sense. But other people okay, their goal is just want to be more creative. So they will put a typeface will be higher.
Yes, correct. Yes, correct. So to come back to our strategic communication plan. So when you read the company profiles and you are going to discuss with the client, you're the one who consult you with the strategic communication strategy. So you have to ask him or her, what is your goal? Sometimes we cannot assume their goal. I hope that you learn from this activity a lot. And obviously, this kind of answer, there's no right or wrong, but it depends on what the goal is. So the activity has to align with the goal. The communication also has to align with the business goal. Okay, good. And this is all about today class. ครับผม You're welcome ครับ Bye bye. Have a good night ครับ You're welcome ครับ Okay, do you want to show to me with your
Designing in the middle, because we feel like professional design.
Yeah, very good. It's really similar to mine. Yeah, similar to mine. But you still like doing advertisement. Yes, because you are come from the perspective of the person who just entering the industry. So you are still excited about designing advertisement. Yes. Yes.
Actually, we are working in the car company. We might find other people to help us to do. That's why we got to pay for them. So it's like our business.
Yes. Yes. Correct. Yes, and collecting printouts and focusing designing typeface. Okay, very similar.
Now it's
You are not going to learn from the
You don't need to learn everything, but only the.
you student. Yes, yes, correct. Just ask the Grab
Yeah,
people to take
yeah,
the
like,
print out.
Photoshop, make it like.
Yes, delivery. Yes,
Yeah, make it shade like that.
yes, yes. Good. Thank you. You enjoy the class today?
Yeah, really enjoyed it.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, you're welcome. So if you have got some time, watch the video, read the textbook, and think about the company that you would like to write a communication plan for. Yeah, you're welcome. Yes.